Hello, my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark. Wintermute, the story mode of The Long Dark. My name is Sprocket, and currently we found our way to Thompson's Crossing. There's been some kind of tragedy where a plane has crashed on the top of Timberwolf Mountain, and some of the survivors are pouring in and needing assistance. Now, fortunately, I am a doctor. I was able to go around and talk to many of them. We were able to help a few of them, and we have our eyes out for some medicine as we're looting. Just trying to see if we can help some of these guys recover. Now, one of you did leave a comment that I need to talk to this guy after I've already, I talked to him before, and then we went and checked on all the patients, but apparently I'm supposed to check back in with him. So let's talk to Father Thomas. Let's see what he has to say.
I've had a look at the survivors. Most are in fairly good condition given the circumstances.
These were the lucky ones. You'll find the ones who were less fortunate in the basement. May God take mercy on their souls. They died from their injuries, or were found dead. We put them downstairs to keep the bodies cold, and also, well, there are wolves around, you see.
Yes, I've seen them. I think I can find most of what these survivors need, but there is a diabetic in the group. They're gonna need insulin, and soon. Do you know where I might find some?
That's bad news. No, I don't.
This survivor has type 1 diabetes. That means their body can't produce insulin. If they don't get it, they'll eventually go into shock and probably die.
Well, then we need to find some. And soon, before the blizzard becomes too powerful to even risk going outside. I need to remain with the survivors, minister to them. But you can go and look for the medicine they need.
I will. Any suggestions you have would be very useful.
Most of the surrounding houses will be empty, but you may find some of the minor supplies you need to treat the survivors. The diabetic came in from the plane crash a day, maybe 2 days ago. So, your best chance to find their insulin will probably be to find their luggage at the crash site.
How will I know which luggage is theirs?
You'll have to search everything you find and hope for the best.
Okay. You keep an eye on everyone, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Thank you for your help. One more thing.
Yes?
Many of these survivors are in bad shape. From the crash, it's true. But I've seen this sort of thing before. People need hope to survive. And if they can't have hope, they need some closure. People here, many of them weren't traveling alone. They're broken-hearted, worried sick about their loved ones, feeling guilty. Why did they survive when others didn't? You can help them find some closure. But chances are searching the crash site won't be a pleasant experience.
I've seen death before.
Yes, you're a doctor, so you understand the fragility of human life. The fragility of the human spirit is more my domain. For the ones who've lost loved ones, if you can bring them some closure, that will help to start their healing process.
Yes, it's well known that the mind and body are inextricably linked.
If you encounter any artifacts, any information that would help to identify those who did not survive the crash, that information might be a salve to these poor broken souls. Then perhaps they'll have a chance to face tomorrow.
I'll do what I can to find IDs, documents, anything that can help identify the people who didn't make it.
In turn, take this, my child.
Oh, I'm not religious. Please, keep it.
It's not for you. Please, humor me.
I don't understand.
At least until I can minister to those souls myself. Having you carry this rosary while you investigate the crash site, it would bring an old priest some comfort. It will be the closest thing to my being able to pray for them.
I mean, no disrespect, Father, but do you really believe this will help?
Perhaps in the end, faith is all we have.
Well, I've got a lot to process there. Okay, new objective. Locate the downed airliner. Now, it is pretty late. If we look at the top right corner, the moon is coming up, sun is going down. It's probably not good to set out just yet. But he said a bunch of things. I didn't realize. So I've played this game before in the survival mode. And I've noticed there is a basement to this place, but it's always been locked up tight. And you can't get down there. And now I understand why. Maybe it's best we didn't go down there. It's, some people who did not survive, and they are not able to bury them, I would think, with the hard, compacted ground and frozen soil and the wolves outside. So it's a bit of a dark twist. And it kind of makes me sad, the person with insulin. It makes me think about people, if the apocalypse comes and they need life-saving medicine, you know, we might be able to find some temporary relief for her. I really hope we can get some permanent relief, you know, if we could get in contact with the mainland. I'm curious how people plan for a long-term, you know, situation like this. It's good we're in a cold weather situation, though, because that insulin is going to stay good a lot longer and will allow us to retrieve it and have it stay good for a long time. Anyway, we do need to get some sleep before we head out, and I have a list of places that we need to search in addition to some of the buildings nearby. So we're going to roll out a blanket here, spend some time with these people, and let's see, get a drink. We got plenty of food, which is good. Let me take a look at our food situation. Got lots of food. How about medicine? I don't have any antibiotics, so I don't want to get food poisoning. That would be pretty rough right now. I'm going to try to stay away from anything below 75%. Sardines should be okay. We may as well get our belly nice and full for a good night's sleep. 54% is probably not good. Now, there are some food items we can have that are not going to make us sick, like this soda. I've never known soda to make us sick, so we're going to drink that. Give us some hydration as well as a little bit of hunger quenching there. And we've got a candy bar. Chocolate bar. Let's eat this. And then we'll top it off with some water. Then we'll get some sleep. It's nice the fire is being taken care of, though. That fire's not going to go out. Going to stay nice and warm in here. Coughing can keep us up a little bit. I do have some cotton. We're going to put some cotton in our ears, maybe just to kind of give us a little bit better night's rest so we can perform our doctor duties and hopefully search out and find rescues. At any rate, let's go for... I'm going to do 12 hours. That should give us enough daylight when we wake up. Let's see where that brings us. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, good morning everybody. Hey, we have achieved the well-fed bonus. Well-fed bonus is going to give us a little bit of extra health. As you can see in the bottom left corner, we've got our cold meter temperature, our tiredness meter, the eyeball, the hydration meter with a drop of water, and the hunger meter. But underneath that, we do have the health meter with a little bit of blue at the very end to show an increase in health. But the biggest benefit is to our carry capacity in the top left corner here. We can now carry an additional 5 kilograms of weight on top of our usual amount, and that is going to stay there as long as we don't allow ourselves to get hungry, even just a tiny bit. If our hunger meter drops to 0 even for a second, we're going to lose that. So I'm going to come in here and drop some of the food items. I'm going to pick these up first. We're going to keep the best quality ones and drop the rest. So let's go to food, sort by condition here. Granola bar. You know, I think I have gotten sick from granola before. The beef jerky should be okay. Sardines are going to make us sick. Dog food is going to make us sick. The soda is okay. Anyway, I'm just going to drop some of these to get lightweight. And that's going to give us more carrying capacity as we go out searching. We'll hang on to the items that are not going to make us sick, like the crackers should be good. And of course the soda. I might grab a tiny bit more water. Honestly, I think we will be okay. We'll probably find... In fact, you know what? I'll just leave it. We'll probably find some water as we're searching the houses and things. Okay, I believe that we are ready to go. I do have a few torches. I might... you know, I'll hang on to them. I was going to say I could drop them, but I might as well hang on to them just in case we do come across wolves or something. They do allow us to scare the wolves away without using our flares. Now, I do need to, as we're searching and looting, I want to get plenty of cloth and fabric to make additional bandages. And also we need to get our clothing repaired and fixed up. I think that's going to be a key to our survival, especially if we get stranded out in the cold. So I may take some time as we are looting to just fix up our cloth, you know, our clothing articles. We've got a couple flares that we may not need. I'm going to drop that. We're just essentially just looking over our gear. I may as well top up our lantern. So let's go ahead and refuel this with the oil we have in our inventory. Nice. We've got 2 sewing kits, and we may need those. Looks like I have a total of 3 arrows plus our bow, and we have the revolver to scare away wolves. It's looking pretty good.
We do have almost anything about now.
Do have a cleaning kit. 8 pieces of cloth. Okay, maybe I will take a minute. Let's get a drink. She does sound pretty thirsty. Get a drink, and I'm going to cancel there just in case we want to drink a soda. How's our hunger looking? Okay, we're doing okay. I will take a minute to repair some of these clothing items. Looks like our wool sweater is in kind of bad shape. We may find some better clothing items. Cargo pants would actually be really good to repair. Let's fix these up. I don't know about fixing up the coats and sweaters and things because it seems like we will find some better quality stuff as we go. Anyway, these cargo pants are back up to 92%. Let's fix up our hat. The wool toque is a really good item to have. 100%. Astrid's gloves, those look pretty cool. 73%. Maybe I should have got up a little earlier because I forgot that I would want to do a little bit of repairs. Now, as far as our coats and things go, looks like this sweater is the only thing below 75. Oh wait, we do have the jeans. They're pretty low quality on those, but let's do the sweater first. So, on the to-do list today, you guys did point out that I missed a important note in the store. So we're going to go across the street and back to the store and check for a note hanging up on the wall or something. And then there's also like a little fishing shack or a canoe shack or something down below us right here that we also can check out. There might be something there for us. Okay, I've got 4 pieces of coal. Weight is looking good. Three sticks. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I will grab the water because I did end up drinking, so we'll call it good. Okay, how about, let me just make sure I have my pot. I'm kind of worried because I see 3 pots on the burner there. We do have our trusty pot with us. And hopefully we have a can. Yep, there's our tin can. Okay, I think we are ready to go. I'll try to find some insulin. Whoa.
So, you're still alive.
So far, yeah. But there are people in town who won't be if I don't get going.
You heading up to the plane crash?
How'd you know that?
You risked your life to come here to help some sick people. You came to help me when I was stuck in the barn. You're a doctor. You're not going to leave a bunch of crash survivors to die in the cold.
I would like to help the crash victims, yes.
Wouldn't get your hopes up. A few days in this weather and with the wolves prowling? Doubt you'll find anyone alive out there.
Let's hope you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I left you a little present.
Look, I'm not sure.
Relax. You have to trust someone, right?
Would you trust someone with a dead body in their basement?
Fair point. But if you want to live, check out the trunk of that blue sedan over by the swing set.
Well, okay. Thanks, I guess.
Watch out for those wolves.
I forgot about Molly. Is there any objectives? Yes. New objective. Find and search the car trunk Molly mentioned. I forgot all about Molly. It's been a couple days since I played, and I wonder what she's up to. Where did she go to after we tried to rescue her from the barn? She just disappeared. Wonder what she's up to. Okay, I was trying to equip my gun just in case there's wolves out here, but I can't get the gun out in the community hall, so let's go out. Oh, I hear something. Is that just the fire? Let's wait till he's done howling. Are they coming for me?
What? That can't be good.
Timberwolf morale. Timberwolf packs have morale, indicated by the meter. Timberwolf morale can be broken by shooting or throwing things at them. Packs with broken morale will flee, but may return once they recover. Oh. I may have a wound I need to take care of. I thought the fire would protect me. They're not afraid of this fire, are they? I think I totally missed that. I need to get up on a higher place. Or more visible. Oh, I took a chunk out of my arm there. Got one bullet left. Let's reload real quick. Oh, man. Okay, we got a blood loss. Should I go in here? Let's go in here and take care of our wound. Let's bandage up. Okay, let me just check to make sure I don't have any other afflictions. Okay, good. I may as well just stick one more bullet in here. Looks like we've almost broken their morale. Okay, we've broken their morale. Nice. Maybe I should make a run for it. Let's get away from these guys. Alright, buy this swing set, she said. There is a car. Alright, first we're going to go to the store. I wonder if those wolves will be back anytime soon. Okay, we're safe in here. Although that wolf did make it into the barn after Molly. Okay, we're looking for some kind of note. Oh, I see one on the wall there. Okay. Already searched all this. Let's just grab this note. Pleasant Valley Collectible Part 1. A collectible with details on run-ins between the Forest Talkers and Pleasant Valley residents. Pleasant Valley Collectible Part 1. This might be our one chance to survive out here as a community again, instead of individual homesteads. The mines aren't producing anymore. Timber is plentiful and access is easy. We need those jobs. Okay. We'll take it. Any objectives? No objectives. All right. Let's we'll get our gun out. By the way, is there a toilet in here? I should see if there's water. Nope. Okay. Just making sure. Double checking, triple checking. Just because I'm here. Get out our gun. Get down low. Well, I will tell you what. I am disappointed that that signal fire did not provide much protection. If those Timberwolves come back, I think I will make a fire. I think that will provide a little bit more protection. Now, I do see some more smoke. Is that from this fire? You know what? That's probably it. That's probably just from our own fire. Okay, now there is a building down by the river. We're going to go check out. Little shack. Let's go see what's down there. For some reason, the Love Shack song just came into my head as I said that. Little old shack. Alright. I do have some cattails here as well. How is our food situation? We don't have any cattails. Yes, I know. I'm gonna get those notes and things in the shack behind us, but I do see some cattails. One cattail. I'd rather have the cattails on me than food that might potentially make me sick. Hey, wow, look at this.
Oh, lucky day.
Lucky day. And we have a cleaning kit to get this thing fixed up. Man, look at that beauty. An old .303 caliber bolt-action hunting rifle will bring a deer down. Maybe a wolf. I've got some.
I'll take it.
5 rounds of rifle ammunition. Are there any notes in here? Don't want to have to double back. I do tend to miss those notes. Okay, let's get our noisemaker out here. Our trusty revolver. We have a couple houses still to check, if I remember. We got the church and maybe one more house. Okay, here is the car across from the swing set that Molly left. She must have come last night because the footprints are all gone now.
Some more help from Molly.
Well, thanks, Molly.
These work.
Completed objective. Find and search the car trunk. Molly mentioned marine flares can be effective against Timberwolves. Well, that is good to know. Let's see if there's anything in the front seat. I'm going to put the gun away. I hate searching while I'm pointing a loaded gun. Okay. Take a look around here. Got some food.
This'll come in handy.
That will be good for the people trying to survive back at the Thompson's Crossing Community Hall. We can share our food with them. We do have a fire over there. I wonder what that is about. We'll probably figure that out at some point. We'll see if these houses are any good. It's probably all sealed up. Yeah, it looks like it's all boarded up. Is there any way out in the back? No. Okay, so that is the last house on the row. Check out the church. Well, I hope those Timberwolves are long gone. I did shoot 1 or 2 of them. They may be injured enough to die. Okay, Pleasant Valley Church. New location. Let's make sure I don't miss anything here. I don't need these books. I'm just going to grab them just in case. I'll probably end up dropping them. Okay, we've got some wool mittens.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Some matches. Pleasant Valley History Part 1. Leaflet containing information about Great Bear Island. Presented by the Great Bear Historical Society. Okay. Pleasant Valley History Part 1. Pleasant Valley's harsh and remote location, even for Great Bear Island, has shaped much of its history and the character of its residents. The valley's geography, wide open fields ringed by jagged mountain ranges, creates unusually strong weather events. Locals have long told of multi-day storms, high winds, and a deep, endless cold during the winter months. But these conditions didn't keep Great Bear Islanders from settling there. In fact, some saw the valley's wild and desolate hills as an ideal place to homestead. Okay. Any quests? Journal updated. Knowledge. Okay. More books. Got a candy bar. Granola bar. Some cloth. You know what? I'll leave the books. That's fine. I should probably even just drop the ones I have.
I think I can use this.
Got a cotton scarf. Chair. Donation box. Or something like that. Another book. Got some water. Oh, we do have a note.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Diocese report? Hope I'm saying that right. A letter updating Father Thomas on the investigation into the stolen church artifact. A stolen church artifact. Interesting. From Diocese of the Northern Coast to F.R. Thomas. Is that Father Thomas? To Father Thomas, Thompson's Cross Parish, regarding break-in and missing property. We were saddened, all of us, to hear about the recent theft. I've spoken with the constable here, and his initial phone call inquiries suggest something to do with an old homestead near a place called Skeeter's Ridge. Do you know it? Has he not been in contact? He promised me he would look into it further, but it would mean travel to Great Bear, and, well, you know what that means these days. Do keep in touch. Bishop Stevens.
Something's gone missing.
New objective. Investigate the cabin near Skeeter's Ridge. The police suspect was last seen there. I don't need the book. Okay, so we have an objective to go to the cabin by Skeeter's Ridge, or the house by Skeeter's Ridge. I wonder if they're talking about Draft Dodger's cabin, or if we actually have to go up all the way to Skeeter's Ridge. I guess that is right by the plane wreck. So we'll be making our way up there. We've got another note. Church flyer. A request for any information on the missing church artifact. The investigation into our missing artifact continues. Please contact Father Thomas directly with any information you have. Parish Council. Huh. I wonder what the artifact is. Sounds pretty important to them. Grab some cloth while we're here. And I'm going to drop these books. There we go. We're lightweight once again. Okay, hopefully I have found everything I need to find here. I tend to miss things, and I feel bad when I have to backtrack and come all the way back. By the way, I do love the stained glass window and lighting effects in here. Absolutely incredible. Got the different lighting patches on the ground. Okay, let's get our gun out and continue. Got a cold wind blowing. Thompson's Crossing Church with Mass on Sunday. Ooh, I do hear the wolves. I might have to get out a blue flare. I'm going to check the graveyard. Thought that might have been a bullet. Got a newspaper. Doesn't appear to be anything important here. Okay, let's I think I may have checked this house already. Let's pop in. Yeah, the hood is up. And get over here. I'm just going to make sure that I actually searched this place. Yes, it has been searched. Okay, do we need some antiseptic? I will take it.
This stuff will come in handy.
Seems like we have been getting bitten by wolves lately. Okay, what is our cloth situation now? Got 5 pieces of cloth and 3 bandages. I will take a little bit more cloth. Sure, we can use our knife. That's probably enough cloth. Oh, we haven't searched this cabinet yet. I missed one. Decent wool socks.
This will come in handy.
And these work pants are probably better than the ones we have. That's good, I found that. Okay, let's switch from these jeans. These are going to be warmer. A little bit heavier, though. But they should provide some good protection. I wonder if I should wear...
carry much more.
Let's wear these on the outside. It's going to give us some more protection. And then we can wear the cargo pants underneath. Okay, I think we are good.
Getting a bit thirsty.
Speaking of thirst, maybe there's some water in the toilet. Yeah, we got lots of water. Okay, I think there is one more house right across from us. Let's get out our gun. Let's get a drink. Guess we could drink a soda. May as well drink all of them. It's going to replenish our thirst and our hunger a little bit. We might have room for one more soda. Okay. So I don't think I've been in this one yet. Got some firewood. Now I think if we need to, we could probably use the fire that's constantly going back at the community hall. So I probably don't need any more firewood. Plus I have a bunch of coal. I don't know if I need that scrap metal or not. I'm just gonna grab it.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna leave the accelerant. I will take the fleece mittens though. We got another rifle round. Nice. I probably should load up my gun. More mittens. I will take the metal. Like I said, I don't know if I need it. I do have some tools back at Thompson's Crossing. Alright, let's get out our gun and get it loaded up. Nice. I probably should take some time to fix up this gun as well. If I remember, it was pretty low condition. What was the condition on that? 31%. Let's clean it a little bit at least. Don't want it to malfunction when we need it. It's going to take a few tries. Got a lot of buildup. It seems like nobody's cleaned this for ages. I think the water down by the river where we found this gun, the moisture down there has probably caused some rusting and fouling. So getting it all lubricated up and greased and oiled and running smoothly is really going to help us out. I think we should get it at least to 75%. There we go, 75%. How's this gun? 61%. May as well clean that one too. Just add a little bit of oil. I'll do one more. I do like the smell of the solvent on these cleaners. The oil and the solvent. But you got to do it in a ventilated area, though. You don't want to get a headache. Okay, so we've got our gun out. Got it all lubricated up. Okay, I think our next stop is Skeeter's Ridge, maybe, or the plane wreck. Oh gosh. That scared me. I probably should light a blue flare, I know. I think that's what they're wanting us to do.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
It's giving us some warning, so yeah, I'll go ahead and get one out. We've got 5 blue flares. May as well get one out. That seriously scared me. Have we already been here? Yes, I think we did come here. Alright, should I just light one now? They're obviously going to be a problem. I keep hearing noises. Let's just get inside. Okay. Sun is going down. Let's drop some of the food we got here. Actually, no, it's looking pretty good. We do have too much water, though. We'll drop 3 liters. Food is looking good. There's the tools. I'm going to drop the metal pieces that we picked up. Got 7 cloth. I wonder what damage those wolves did to our clothing. Did they do any damage? Maybe our gloves. Looks like our gloves took a hit. We should probably fix up our boots. These are actually really good boots. I should keep an eye out for leather. 95%. Okay, now there's a chance I've got some leather in here. Yes, we've got some leather right here. We can harvest these gloves. I really only need 1 piece of leather, though. So I'm actually going to leave a pair here. I like these gloves. Astra's gloves are pretty cool. I think I'll hang on to those. We'll put these other articles of clothing into the refrigerator. In case we need cloth. Extra wool socks. Those wool mittens. Actually, you know what? I might take those. Let's see if those are better than her gloves. Sun is going down. Okay, I want to fix these gloves up. 0.3. 0.3. Just looking at the different abilities. Let's see if I can fix these up. Let's see what these look like. 100% on the wool mittens. I wouldn't know for sure unless I fix these up, but I would imagine the wool mittens are probably going to be warmer or provide some other benefits. I'm going to go for it. Let's see if I can compare these. If they're the same, I do want to keep Astra's gloves. They look pretty cool. Alright, let's take a look. We'll compare the statistics here. So, oh, these are only 0.5 degrees of warmth. And these are a full 1 degree. Alright, we're going to go for the warmth in this case. We do have her jacket. for style points. So we'll leave these here just in case we need them. We can come back and get them. I'll harvest these for the leather. It's always good to have a piece of leather if you need to fix up your shoes or whatever. Okay, maybe in the morning I'll fix up some more of these clothing items before we head over to Skeeter's Ridge. Anything else we need to drop? We did pick up a whole bunch of matches. I'm going to drop all these. I don't think we're going to be hurting for matches. Plus we have our striker here if we need it. Okay. That looks good. Clothing, we already know clothing is good. Food is good. Tools, so we're a bit heavy because we've got 2 guns now. We've got the rifle and the revolver and the bow. Seems a little bit excessive. Maybe I'll leave the bow here. Yeah, we can always come back for it. Where are you, bow? Oh, we got an extra pry bar that we don't need. Okay, there's the bow. If we run out of rifle rounds, we can come back here and get the bow. Okay, other than that, I think we're good to get some sleep and then head out in the morning. Drink some of our soda. I wonder if I need to talk to the father over there. Let him know we're on the trail of the stolen artifacts. Does he have anything else to say? No. He's busy praying. Let's get out our bedroll. Sleep another night. We'll just go for 10 hours, I guess. We'll see where that brings us. And then I can do some repairs in the morning. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning everybody. The sun is peeking up over the horizon. So that will allow us to do some repairs. I do want to check these curtains. Can I harvest? Nope. Can't harvest the curtains. Okay. We'll do a little bit of repairs just to get our clothing back into shape while the sun is coming up. %100% on our hat. Let's fix our jacket. Okay, nice. 100%. We're probably good for now. 76 on the cargo pants. May as well. One last repair and then we'll head out. That should keep us nice and warm. Okay, the sun is up and coming through the windows. That does seem to be warming up a bit. Bedroll, 81%. How is our bedroll? Let's swap. We're going to drop this. Pick up that one. The bedroll that's in a little better condition is going to keep us warmer when we sleep. Any other phone calls? I can't break those down for cloth. Okay. Let's get out our blue flares just in case. Wonder if those wolves can
That guy who drank his
smell
own
the
pee doesn't
bodies
seem so crazy right now.
in the basement. Oh gosh. Alright. Gonna light the torch. Alright, let's make our way across the river. And guess we're going to head north and take a look at the map. Oh, I forgot. We got objectives written down. So we can follow this road all the way up. Got the cabin over here and the airplane. Try to check those out. Man, it is a beautiful day. Beautiful little town right by the river. It's a shame we have the Timberwolves to tangle with. Now here is a house I've never seen. If there's a house here before, I don't think I was ever able to go into it. So, we'll see what's here.
I think I can use this.
I'm gonna leave the coal. And the tinner plug. Maybe I'll take one more coal. So I'm up to 5 coal now. Check around the back side. Should probably have my gun out. Let's check inside, and then I'm gonna, when we leave, I gotta check the truck. Crossroads house. Got some trail boots. Are those better than ours?
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
73%. I mean, she's got those really cool boots. Even if they are better, I'm not gonna take them. Her boots are just amazing. I could take some more curtains. So we are down to 1 cloth. I'm going to drop this bad torch. Flare. Whatever. I'm going to search first. If we don't find any cloth, I might harvest the curtains.
I think I can use this.
Take the food. Yay. We need cloth. Got some tasty beans. A little bit of pork cut up in there. Juicy fat bits that melt. You know, I do enjoy pork and beans. I understand they eat those a lot for breakfast in England. If you guys are from England, let me know. Leave a comment. I believe you guys do eat those on toast for breakfast and stuff, don't you?
This will come in handy.
I should actually try that. That sounds pretty good. I love pork and beans just by themselves. And I love toast, so I can imagine those taste pretty good. I'm going to leave that here. One interesting food item that I encountered when I went to South Africa, lived there for a while. They make bread or toast, and they put jam on the top of it. Can you imagine that? No, I'm just kidding. But then on top of that, they cut slices of cheese. So it's like a jam sandwich with cheese. I'm going to leave the socks. Anyway, it was delicious. If you ever want to try it, just spread some jam on some bread, cut some slices of cheese, put it on top, and it actually is pretty good. But they don't put syrup on their French toast. They actually put Worcestershire sauce on their French toast, if you can believe that.
I'll take it.
I'm going to leave the down vest. Yeah, that is a savory meal for them. French toast with Worcestershire sauce. I can hardly even say it. Worcestershire sauce. We'll take the bandage. I'm going to leave the matches for the next survivor who comes through here. I will take the cloth. Looks like we're thirsty and hungry. I better get some food. Definitely do not want to lose our well-fed bonus. We've worked so hard to get that. Let's go ahead and eat this cold tomato soup. It would be so much better if we heated it up and had some grilled cheese wedges to dip in there. That sounds good, actually. 64% pork and beans. I really hope this doesn't make us sick. I'm gonna eat it. Hopefully it's not too bad. Probably putting wear and tear on my knife. Breaking these open. Okay, let's eat some moldy beef jerky. Never gotten sick from beef jerky yet.
So dry.
Get some water. Alright, should we get this to 1.92 liters? Sure, we'll take it. Will save me some time having to boil everything up. Okay, this little house has been pretty good. I've been impressed with the loot we found. Just making sure I got everything. Okay, let's get our gun out. I like to leave the hoods up. Got another pry bar. Leaving the hood up is a nice signal that you have already looted. Got some more cloth. I'm curious what other people we're going to run into. Oh, that reminds me. We do have the objective to search for convicts, don't we? If we take a look at the map here. There are some locations we do need to check. Blackrock. It appears a number of survivors from the Blackrock prison bus crash have found their way into Pleasant Valley. Investigate to see if the events in Milton have followed you through the mountains. Okay, and then over here we have same thing. So we'll have to check out those locations. Right now I think we're going to head to the plane wreck. And then we also have Joplin's bunker raid. The Force Talkers have been raiding Joplin's Prepper's cache. Whatever supplies remain could help you survive Pleasant Valley long enough to find a way out. Search the caches to see what is left. And then we got that. This sounds cool, actually. The Tall Tales. Locals tell of a hidden glowing cave. That does sound pretty cool. I would like to check that out. Alright. What was next? Okay, we got... So that is all boarded up. The cabin. Nothing in the mailbox. Yeah, we've got some kind of fire up there. Nice view of the town from here. Hope the weather stays clear enough for us to get to our next destination without any trouble. Or else I might have to make a shelter somewhere. Okay, am I on the road? I don't think I am. I think I left the road. So kind of make our way to the right then, I think. Hopefully the Timberwolves leave us alone, don't follow. There's the road, it looks like. Sun is coming up. Or is it setting? No, it's coming up. Okay. Time does slip away here. Seems like it goes faster than I can keep track of. These snowdrifts on the road remind me of going to my own cabin. It's really hard to get back in there. I usually have to park my vehicle and hike in along a road way into the spring and you know, almost even into summer, because the sun will melt spots on the road, but there will be big old piles of snow that are in the shadows that don't melt, and it makes it almost impossible to get a vehicle back in there. What do these signs say? Mining road, no trespassing. Okay, well, sounds good to me. Check our map. We're not supposed to go that way anyway. We're just gonna stay on this road until it curves around. And we've got a few options. We could try the cave, the bunker, the plane wreck, or the, I don't know, the cabin. I wonder what they stole from the church. Ooh, we are getting cold. Maybe at the plane wreck we'll find some warm clothing, like a nice warm coat. Oh, was that the bear? We got a bear, guys. Be nice if I could avoid him, but he's coming right at us. I'm sorry, bear. I think I better... Oh, is he leaving? He's leaving. I didn't want to shoot him. What is over there? Is that just a dead end? Is he coming back? Oh, come on, bear. Don't want to have to shoot you. Maybe he'll leave us alone. Wonder if she's looking for her cub or something. She's just kind of pacing back and forth. I do have the car I can run into if I have to. She's looking for something.
I can't feel my feet.
Alright, let's check out this car. I might need to save my bullets for the convicts, guys. I'd rather shoot a nasty old convict that's trying to hurt me than shoot that bear. It's looking for her cub.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Got some soda. Okay, let's make sure we're not being followed. There is the bear right there. I don't think she saw us. She's so preoccupied. She's a good ways off. Well, we've got some structures up ahead. Some kind of building. I'm gonna get out the revolver. Oh. Always makes me wonder what's going to happen when the game glitches like that. I think it's saving. It might just be a standard saving progress, but it makes me nervous. What's going to jump out at me? Wonder if there's any convicts hiding out in these buildings. Thought I heard something. So, was it the earthquake that destroyed these buildings? That's my guess. Derelict cabins.
I think I
Got
can
more
use this.
coal. I'm gonna leave all this behind. We seem, you know, I'll take one more, but we seem to be doing just fine. If we have to stop here, it's nice we can backtrack. That is good to know. If we need to make our way back here. Got plenty of fuel. And you know what? Do I need to leave any food here? I will get a drink. You know, let's try to keep our belly full. I should keep an eye out for some mushrooms. We'll drop half a liter here. Just in case some survivor comes this way. Or it could be us, you know. We may have to come this way again. Yes, I do need to keep an eye out for some mushrooms. And then I won't feel so bad eating the low quality food. Hey, look at this. We got a Forest Talker emblem on a metal container.
Best be prepared for anything.
Okay. Well, thank you, Forest Talkers. That was mighty kind of you. It looks like we are getting cold. Whoa. What is happening? Was that an aftershock or an actual quake? I don't know. I instinctively tried to get away from the mountain, though. It made me think of an avalanche. Up until just, I think, a year or two ago, here where I live, we get avalanches, and they shoot World War II mortars up onto the sides of the mountains to try to explode them and trigger avalanches. And just, I don't know, maybe a couple years ago, even 3 years ago, they accidentally overshot the mountain, and it went into the next valley beyond and exploded at somebody's house. It was like a legit World War II mortar. They're shooting off to try to control the avalanches, and they overshot, and it lands in somebody's house in the valley beyond. Heber Valley, I think that's where they shot. It went over the mountains here, so I live by Salt Lake. They shot it over the mountains into Heber Valley. And fortunately nobody got hurt, but it did, I think it destroyed somebody's house. Okay, so we are taking damage. I may want to do a little bit of jogging because we're getting cold. Alternatively, we could get a fire started. We could heat up some tea just to warm ourselves, but I think we're pretty close to the bunker. There should be a cave over here as well. That bear cave. Look, we got a dead deer. And a bear cave, I would think, right there. Do we want to warm up? Let's see how cold we are. Hypothermia risk is increasing. It's only noon. I'm really surprised, guys. Surprised at how cold it is. Do we want to check out the bear cave? I'm going to take the feathers. I have a feeling we're going to have to make some more arrows. Hello? Might be warm in here. Is that a bed? Somebody's left us a bed. And we are warming up. Nice. Well, I'll tell you what. I think maybe I'll get some tea warmed up. Got so much coal. Let's get a fire started.
So cold.
It's so bright with that snow. Can I get a fire right by this deer? No, not really. It's just just at a bad angle. Any way you look at it. Trying to decide. Yep, I will. Man, this is dangerous. Maybe I better not mess with this deer. I'm just going to leave it. I was going to make a fire, try to get some meat, heat up some tea, but being right by that bear cave, it does have me a little bit worried. But I do need to find some shelter soon. I'm losing feeling in my toes and fingers. My knees are freezing. Even with the long johns. 2 pair of long johns plus 2 pair of pants. I'm still just really feeling it. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of jogging. See if we can get somewhere warm. Speaking of warm places, we see a big fire over here. Ooh, is that cabin? Can we go in that cabin? That would be nice. There's some birds up there. Something has died. Got wolves. I'm gonna see if I can get inside. Ooh, hacksaw. Can I get in? Oh, good, it's warm. New location discovered. We got a cabin. Very, very sparse cabin, but I will take it. We got some shelter from the wolves and shelter from the cold. I may have to
come in handy.
I may have to spend the night here. Got a note. Pleasant Valley History Part 2. Leaflet containing information about Great Bear Island presented by the Great Bear Historical Society. Founded in 1919, Thompson's Crossing remains the only significant community in Pleasant Valley. With a history tied to the farming and mining concerns of its residents, the isolated town followed its own path along the boom and bust cycle of Great Bear Island industry. With greater and greater instability due to seismic activity, the workings in the nearby mines proved too dangerous for the later generations to exploit. And with the arrival of local activists, determined to keep new industry from taking root in Pleasant Valley, Thompson's Crossing began its steady decline. Okay, we'll take it. No new objectives. Our journal is updated with knowledge, though. Okay, it's still only noon. I probably need to spend enough time here to warm up. I could see if we need to fix anything up. Otherwise, I could just pass time.
This'll come in handy.
Climbing socks. Okay, those are better than the wool socks we have. Got another rifle cartridge. Painkillers. What I need are antibiotics. Painkillers are okay, but really I just need some antibiotics. Okay, got another flare. May as well take the flare. Alright, let's fix up these socks that we just got. Those are going to be better than my wool socks. Every little bit of warmth is going to help us, I think. Alright, let's put these on. Okay. I guess I could drop these. Did I pick up other clothing items? Yeah, we got this worn cotton scarf, which we don't need. We could drop that. Unless we need more cloth, I guess. Yeah, so what is our cloth situation? We're at 4, and how many bandages do we have? 4. Somebody left a comment that I should have lots of cloth and bandages. Which makes me wonder what's coming up. So I will take those. Actually, the socks I don't want to harvest. They're just too good. We'll leave the wool socks, but we'll harvest the cotton scarf. And maybe I'll even harvest some of the curtains. Our knife is getting pretty low. I think it's because I keep using it to smash open cans. Okay, so that leaves us with 7 cloth. By the way, I did see that I have a bunch of tin cans we don't need. We'll keep the 87% can. Drop these other ones. Okay, we are nice and warm now. I'll take the book. I'm not heavy yet. I'm thinking we probably need this to get past the Timberwolves. Oh yeah, they're out here. Okay, I'm going back in. I really need to get this lit before I head out there. Well, guys, this seems like a good place to call it an episode. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Hey, before you click away, please take just a minute, press the like button. I would really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the episodes. If you are, please leave a comment. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most of all, guys, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.